know the most fun conspiracy theory about gold?
No.
It's a really good one. It's from the work of Zechariah Sitchin, who was one of the guys who translated the ancient Sumerian texts. And he believed that the human race is a product of accelerated evolution, and that the Sumerian text depicts these godlike beings called the Anunnaki who come here from a planet called Nibiru that's on an elliptical orbit. Every 3,600 years it comes between us and Mars. It causes cataclysms because of the gravity and all the chaos. And one of the reasons why it came here is because gold is very difficult to find in the universe. Now, if that's the truth about the Earth only has that much gold, imagine that one of the reasons why these beings gave us this desire to have gold, why gold was so popular always, early on, and it was a useless metal. So what if it was pretty? How come you could buy a house with bags of gold? Shouldn't you have steel for a sword or for arrowheads or something like that? Well, anything would be more valuable. Salt was very valuable.
Yeah.
But this is different because this is like a form of money. Like, why is it universally been regarded as valuable? Like, really,
that's a good question.
And what he said was that they realized that they could take these suspended particles of gold and put them in their atmosphere, and it would protect them because their atmosphere was eroding. And so this would be like a reflective particles they spray in the atmosphere.
Like what Bill Gates
wants
to do.
This is what's crazy about this. This guy wrote about this in like the 1970s. He wrote what is it called? The 12th Planet. He wrote multiple books on this, on the Sumerian text. This book is trying to say is the reason why humans are obsessed with gold is because, like, the aliens designed us to mine and get the gold. They would use that gold to protect their atmosphere.
That's crazy.
So they impregnated us with this idea that gold has value.
Yeah.
Because they need it to enhance their ability to keep living. It's very
a fun idea.
All that shit's fun.
Simpsons predictions for 2024 are truly chilling. In an episode dating back to 1998, the show hinted at an economic crisis, a nuclear war, and the death of the leader of the United States, all happening in the same year. The episode in question, titled Bart to the Future, provides a glimpse into the future where Lisa Simpson has become the President of the United States. In a conversation with her team, Lisa mentions that the previous administration led by President Biden left behind budget problems and quite a mess. Later in the episode, a news bulletin reports a nuclear clash with an unspecified country, resulting in massive destruction and chaos. While the idea of a nuclear war and an economic crisis is quite frightening, we can certainly hope that these Simpsons predictions do not come true. However, it's hard to ignore the show's track record in predicting major events, which leads us to wonder what else they might have predicted for the future. And precisely, one of the latest episodes of The Simpsons contains an even more terrifying prediction than anything they have predicted before. Do you want a part 2 to find out about it?
When I seen them predict, did they really predict the Kobe thing?
Yeah.
I seen like actual
they predicted Kobe.
In the plane crash.
That's insane.
They predicted
9/11.
9/11.
They predicted the Falcons Super Bowl. Not the Falcons. It was the Seahawks.
The Falcons came back on too. I think they did that one too. I
thought it was the Seahawks Broncos Super Bowl is the one they predicted.
I thought it was when Tom Brady came back on the Falcons.
Yeah, that's Trump. They predicted a lot of stuff.
Is that real, bro?
Yeah, but when I seen the Kobe one, I was actually terrified.
Nah, it is weird.
They predicted the Trump.
I was just driving in my car the other day and I thought about that and I was like, that's very weird.
The Kobe prediction?
Nah, not that specific one. I just thought about how they predict things and I was like, that's so weird.
It's scary.
I heard there's a conspiracy theory that the creators of the show have a time machine. They also made the show Futurama about the future.
This girl named Gloria Ramirez. Long story short, bro, she ended up calling 911 at her house because she was basically saying that she was just having a lot of like chest pain and stuff like that, like really bad chest pain. The EMTs come through to the house, they pick her up, they take her to the hospital, bro. When they take her to the hospital, something super fucking weird happens and I don't really understand this, bro. When they get her in the room, they take a blood sample from her, right? Once they get the blood sample and they take it out, it knocked out all of them that were taking care of her in that room. And there was like 10 to 15 people in there, bro.
Oh, I think I seen a picture of like
all when they're
all laid out and
shit, right?
Yeah.
Bro, there was like fumes going through the room.
What the
from
fuck?
her body? Yeah, and they said like most of the doctors just got really sick, but some of them, it was crazy, bro. Like there was one doctor that ended up getting liver and lung damage.
Whoa!
And he also,
from breathing in the shit.
From just breathing in the shit. And one other doctor, he ended up having like basically his bones started to decompose.
Whoa!
When I just heard this, I was just like, dude, that's
give me that
sucks, man.
That might have been the craziest shit I've heard.
That was the Cap story.
That sounded so cap, like some fucking Netflix
Can we
superhero
look
movie
her
shit.
up?
Yeah, he made me want to drop a book like that.
Well, this is an actual story.
No
Whoa.
way.
It is.
The toxic lady.
Oh wow,
Diablo.
It's an old
Yeah.
story.
that's insane.
Yep, she's called the Toxic Woman.
Wow, that's insane.
Oh, she might be the most toxic bitch out here in this world, man.
Several hospital workers became ill after exposure to her body and blood.
That mean
That's what
her.
it says.
It probably her coochie stank so bad
Wow, bro.
Oh no.
that like
Why
she
did
opened
you
her
take it there?
she opened her legs because they said she's the most toxic person,
They
bro.
said it came from her arm though.
That's pretty scary.
She probably like they was getting it from her arm and she just opened her shit and it
Of course,
just.
it was in California, man. I feel like a lot of weird things happen in California.
California and Florida.
Leave Sam.
Where do you think is weirder?
It's the giant steps in Peru.
You have got to be kidding me. Probably already know that this isn't a giant staircase. There still seems to be some confusion on it, so let me just drive it into the ground one last time. This is Ollanta Tambo. It is an Incan terrace farm. Milo, it looks like stairs.
Terrace
All right,
farm.
riddle me this. If this was a staircase built for giants, why is there a human-sized staircase in the middle of it? And another human-sized staircase on the side of it? No, maybe they had human pets, a little pet on
That
a
is
guy on a
crazy.
string. That really looks like a giant could live in it. Oh yeah, and this doorway too. It's like 5.5 feet tall. Let's use some context clues. What's that over there? Is that a terrace farm? Of course that's not a terrace farm. That was a staircase for baby giant. You ready for this? This is my favorite part. There is an entire valley right here. Where were they going? Why would you feel the need to build gigantic steps up this hill and into these tiny ass houses? Look at that. There's no stairs down the other side of the mountain. And this is what your giant stairs are made out of. Can you imagine a giant picking this up? Yes, we're gonna make a staircase so I can get over this hill. Giant conspiracy truly makes me believe that the human race is a lost cause.
Giant steps.
He just debunked
He's right about
everybody.
it.
You have got to be kidding me. Probably already know that this is.
Got some facts on that
He
one.
debunked that theory.
so quick.
So y'all know how Walmart's been mysteriously closing. This is an abandoned Walmart. Now what does this look like to y'all? This is an abandoned Walmart, a closed down Walmart.
Like
What
prison.
does it look like?
Does look like a prison kinda.
That's a Walmart?
So y'all know how Walmart's
Oh,
been
that's the outdoor
mysteriously
section where they put like the
closing.
plants and
This is
stuff.
an
It does
abandoned
like
Walmart.
it does look like
That's
a
like
older
fucking
garden
jail,
center.
bro.
Yeah, it looks like it could be Walmart though. Also,
All the rich families, the monarchy, all the presidents, they're all related to these trans-dimensional shape-shifting lizards. All the rich families, the monarchy, all the presidents, they're all
Trans-dimensional.
related.
Conspiracy theories that everyone knows is true, part 1. Everyone knows the story of the man that invented an engine that ran on nothing but water that supposedly was able to go 845 miles between Phillips. Somebody from the oil and gas industry got upset and got this guy whacked off basically in broad daylight. They poisoned him and found unalived. I'm going to take it a step
That's
further on
crazy.
this. Not only do I think oil and gas industries are doing everything they can to stop people from inventing things like this, I think they're also stopping the advancement of just regular combustion engines and their mileage. I find it very strange that outside of going to a hybrid or an electric vehicle, that the overall gas mileage of engines really has not changed in many, many decades. Considering how much things have gotten advanced in everything else in society, I don't think it's really that possible that there's no way big companies like Toyota or Honda or Ford can't find a way to have an engine that's not a hybrid or electric that can add more mileage to a vehicle. But everyone knows this is true, and this is another thing that nobody steps up and does anything about because they're scared they're also going to go get whacked off.
How come only one person in the history of time was able to figure that out? I'm pretty sure somebody else could have figured that same shit out by now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
but I have heard a lot of theories about the oil and gas companies.
I have heard that, like a similar theory that they like shut down that so they can like keep oil and gas king and make all that money and stuff.
He's gonna talk about the oil.
It's been a minute since we heard of George Carlin. How old is this clip? It looks pretty ancient.
Pretty old.
There is no national conspiracy to buy elections and control America. But
You don't need a formal conspiracy.
Right.
When interests converge, these people went to the same universities and
please.
fraternities. They're on the
It's
same
very
boards
simple.
of directors. They're in the same country clubs. They have like interests. They don't need to call a meeting. They know what's good for them.
It's a
and they're
co-
getting it. And there
Is
used to be
there-
7 oil companies. There are now 3. It will soon be 2. The things that matter matter in this country have been reduced in choice. There are 2 political parties. There are a handful of insurance companies. There are about 6 or 7 information. But if you want a bagel, there are 23 flavors because you have the illusion. You have the illusion of choice. Right.
Oh, wow. I don't really think he said a conspiracy there. He said a lot of interesting facts.
If you guys like these conspiracy theories, let us know. We will do more of them. People in the comments were liking it, but y'all have to like the video, guys. Make sure you like the video, guys, and we'll do more.
Like it up.
Hit us on Instagram. Get us the link in the comments of the video you want. We're gone.